This video is gonna be me doing a tier list for all the From Software games. I took the video from my stream, I clipped it, and I know this is kind of lazy of me to use this picture and just be like, hey, here's the intro, but just bear with me, alright? So I hope you enjoy the video. I'm kind of feeling good right now. I'm feeling like doing it, okay. And then I'll make a video. I'll do it again after I play Elden Ring, and I'll kind of whatever. So the first ones I'm doing, Demon Souls. It's just I never played the Demon Souls games, so I'm not saying it's bad. Actually, can I make a new tier? Like a. Okay, wait, I can't. Fuck. Wait, shoot. How's about I rename this Never Played, right? Never played this one, and I wish I could make a new category. But whatever, let's just say C tier would be the worst tier. Never played, I mean, I don't think any of these games are D tier bad. So I guess, you know, it's whatever. Elden Ring, I mean, I'm gonna do Elden Ring first. No, actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna start off with Dark Souls 2. Granted, guys, I never finished Dark Souls 2. I've played it. It's definitely my least favorite out of all the. Wait, why is there Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 2 Scholar? Is there that big of a difference? I'm just gonna put them in the same tier, I guess, assuming. I've played this version, by the way. I never played this one. So I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes. But Dark Souls 2, I think I'm gonna have to put C tier. Now, I don't think it's a horrible game per se. Like the game's alright, but I'm thinking in terms of the standards of the rest of these games that are down here. Like these games are not bad. Okay, they're good games. They're fine by themselves. But when you compare them to the rest of the games that they've made, it's really, I don't know. And then like, I feel like a lot of the difficulty from this game comes from bullshit. It comes from, like, I remember being in an area and there was just, they just bombarded me with enemies. Like, it's not even like I feel like they didn't even try. They just said, let's put a bunch of enemies and then it's like, good luck. And it's like, okay, damn. And also, when you die and the health keeps going down more when you die, I hate it. I hate that. You know what I mean? You have to wear. They have a ring that I was wearing to basically counter that, but then you know I have to keep that ring on basically the whole time because of one thing that I hate a lot. You know, when I could use other rings that could also help. You know. And like some of the bosses too are just like kind of stupid. Like I don't know, I guess this game has the most bosses because they didn't really try that hard with every single like boss, so it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of falls flat. I feel like I definitely played over, like I definitely got over halfway through the game, but, and I tried twice too. I tried twice to beat this game, and like I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And I'm probably gonna beat it at some point, but it just, this game pisses me off so much, and I think it's such bullshit. And the bosses aren't that good. I'm pretty sure there's some good bosses, but like most of the bosses I've fought so far have not been that good. And I don't know, Dark Souls 2 for me is easily the worst out of all the games. But like I said, it's still an alright game. Let's do Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. And I'm gonna put both of them in the same tier. I played Dark Souls Remastered, but I'm pretty sure it's not like that much, you know, it's the same game. This is also, Dark Souls was the first Dark Souls game I played. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in A tier, right? Both of them, whatever. Because I think many of the bosses are really good. The game is just the map of the game is there's so many shortcuts, and I feel like I know the map like the back of my head at this point. Like I can go on that game and I know I know everything about the game. It feels really good to like level up, get to the new places, shortcuts, and then the bosses too are really good. Um, but but there are some horrible bosses, god awful bosses. Want me to remind you what boss was in this game? Want me to remind you? Hold on. What's her name? Um, what is her name? It's the tree boss, the big tree. Oh my god, is it? It wasn't Quelaag. No. I can't remember the name of the boss. But it had, you know what I'm talking about, the boss that pushes you off the map, and it's a big tree. That boss is literally easily the worst boss in all of Dark Souls, and that whole area too, like of the, I call it hell, but I know it's not called hell. It's the lava area. You know, it just, that area itself was so, the bosses there were like really bad, honestly. The whole area is just kind of bland, kind of dumb. I don't know. I think towards the second half of the game, it got worse, you know. But the first half of the game, very much enjoyed it. You know, the DLC too, Artorias. Artorias is one of the best bosses. Same thing with Manus. I am an expert at these Dark Souls games, I promise. You know, I'm forgetting the names of things. Overall, oh, and by the way, I'm not really a PvP guy in these games, so I don't know much about the PvP. I don't like really invade people. The only time I really do PvP is when someone invades me, obviously, and I have to fight them. So just, you know, PvP is not playing a part in this tier list right now. I think that's it. I've played this game multiple times. It's very good. I could put it S tier, but to me personally, there's some games that are above Dark Souls. Next one on the list, I think I'm gonna do Elden Ring. And okay, listen, I have not finished Elden Ring. I don't even think I'm halfway done with Elden Ring. Okay, so for now, just for now, I'm gonna put it in B tier because I have not finished it. So far, I've been enjoying the game. So far, the bosses have pissed me off. I haven't had like one of those like the crazy. I've enjoyed the boss fights, but I haven't fought something crazy like Artorias. I haven't fought something like the last boss of Sekiro. What was his name? I don't remember his name, but I'm actually getting mad that I can't remember these names of the bosses. But the final boss of Sekiro, you know, like that boss was crazy. Artorias is crazy. The dragon from Dark Souls 3. Gurman, the first, you know what I mean? I haven't fought a crazy boss yet that I'm like, wow, this is so cool. Overall though, I'm enjoying the game. It's different with the open world, and I feel like once I beat the game, it'll at least be A tier probably once I beat the game. S tier maybe, I'll have to see. But so far I am enjoying it. Don't think that I hate Elden Ring. Okay? Next game. This for me easily goes S tier. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite out of the whole Dark Souls franchise, okay? This game was so fun when I first played it. All the bosses were amazing, right? The bosses all had second phases, and it was always so cool when the boss would go in the second phase. The music would change, like, oh man, it was like, I just love this game. I love it. You know, I think the most important thing to me from these games are the boss fights. And Dark Souls 3 does not disappoint with the boss. I know some people say that they don't like some of the areas and stuff and whatever, but and, you know, I get that some of the areas are annoying, but the boss fights are, I'm not sure if they're the best, you know what I mean, but they're easily top 2 boss fights out of all these games. The final Slave Knight Gale, that boss was so Frida, the boss with 3 phases. I remember when I beat her second phase, I thought that was it, and then the third phase came. I was smiling. I was happy, but of course I was also sad because I had no Estus class. I had no healing items, but I was like, I was happy to fight these bosses. Like, no matter how many times I fought most of the bosses in this game, most of them, not all of them, but I wouldn't even get mad. You know, I would keep on going. I would keep fighting them because I found it so fun. And like, Dark Souls 3 was just so good the first time I played it, and I played it like I think I played it almost 3 times now. I put on like the ring to make me take more damage. Like, I just challenging myself more and more. It is so fun. And what's that dragon's name? I wish I remember the name. Madur. That's his name, right? Madur. Okay, I think. Wait, no. Dark Souls. So Madur, Dark Souls. Yeah, this dragon. This boss is so. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, this boss is so cool. This boss, like, look at this. I will replay all of Dark Souls 3 just to fight this one boss. Like, oh my god, he's so cool. Dark Eater Madur. Amazing. I'm not sure. He might be my favorite boss in that whole game. I don't know. I love him. Frida, definitely probably second place. Nameless King. There's so many bosses in this game that I just love. I love it when the bosses have second phases. And yeah, and also the first time I fought the giant, I don't remember his name. The giant. He's one of the lords of the fire. I can't remember his name, but I remember I fought him without that sword that you're supposed to use. It was a sword that like shot like a wind, like heavy wind, and you were supposed to use that sword to make him kneel down so you can do like a lot of damage, right? When I first fought him, I didn't do that. I didn't even know, so I fought that boss without even using that sword at all, and I was there for so long doing damage to him, and I actually beat him doing that. Yorm, that was his name, Yorm. I'm pretty sure Yorm. Yorm the Giant, yeah. This boss, I fought him without the sword that you were supposed to use. The Storm Ruler, yeah. I fought him without the Storm Ruler. First time I played it. Dark Souls 3, it's such a fun game. Easily S tier. Next up, Sekiro. This one's kind of a hard one. I'm thinking A, B, A or B, A or B. I think I'm gonna put it A. Sekiro was a fun game. I feel like there's not that many bosses. Like, they repeat bosses multiple times, basically. But I liked, you know, that it was very different from the rest of these games, and it was kind of like the combat for me. It was super satisfying to learn it, parrying the attacks, countering them all the time with your sword. You hear ching ching ching, like you're basically playing an anime at that point. Right? And I think it was a really fun game. Honestly, I did all those dungeons they released. I'm so glad they released those dungeon things where you had to keep on fighting the bosses. So like I mastered like every single boss in this game. I did the dungeon where you fight every single boss in the game and I beat it. So this game, Without the dungeon, I'd probably put it B tier. But because they added that in the update, A tier. Because I beat the game and I thought it was alright. But doing that over and over until I beat every single boss in the whole game was so fun. The combat, doing the Mikiri counter, everything's just so satisfying in that game. And also one thing that I wish Elden Ring would have done after Sekiro is, you know how when you kill a boss and they have like a little special animation for that boss? Like, you know, you kill them and it does like a cool, like they die, you know, you kill them. I wish Elden Ring did that. When you kill a boss, like it does an animation. But maybe it's easier with Sekiro since you don't create a character in that game. I don't know. But I think Sekiro overall is a good game. Very good game, actually. And the final one, Bloodborne, this is also going in the S tier easily. Honestly, it's interchangeable which one I like better. Because I'm not sure. Like, I think for right now, I'll put Dark Souls 3 above it, but like it changes for me. Sometimes Bloodborne, sometimes Dark Souls 3. They're both my favorite games. Bloodborne was, I think I played it, I'm not sure if I played it after Dark Souls 3 or before. But, no, I think I played it before Dark Souls 3. This was the first time, I think, that they really started doing the second phase bosses. And again, I love it when the bosses have second phase. I love it. That's what I'm missing in Elden Ring right now. Like, there's not that many bosses in Elden Ring so far that have had like a real second phase. I think the only one was Royal Knight Loretta and also the Crucible Knight. They've had second phases, but I think like most of the other bosses, I can't even remember them. Like so far for Elden Ring, I haven't got that crazy boss like I was saying. But Bloodborne, it like the bosses, I think like 95% of the bosses are super good and it's fun. After playing Bloodborne, right? Actually, wait, no, I think I played Dark Souls and then I went straight to Bloodborne afterwards. Cause I remember I got it for free off of the place when I was like game sharing with someone, and I got Bloodborne for free. So after Dark Souls, right, I was in the habit of blocking. Obviously, Bloodborne, you don't have a shield in that game. So this game basically taught me my playstyle of these games of dodging. That's why usually when I play Dark Souls 3, I was dodging a lot more because of Bloodborne. Dark Souls 2, and then after I played Dark Souls 1 again, I started dodging way more too, because Bloodborne taught me to do that. And the bosses, what are the bosses on? The first Hunter, that boss is amazing. I have not fought the Moon Brothers. I played the game 2 times, but I have not fought them. The DLC, oh my god. The Holy Blade, what was his name? The Holy Blade. Bloodborne, let's search it up. Ludwig's Holy Blade, yeah. This boss would have been my favorite, okay? And I like how the game is also so, like, grotesque, right? Like, you're fighting these hideous, nasty beasts, but this boss right here was really nice. Whatever the hell her name was, but this boss was cool. And Father Gascoigne, yes. Man, that was like the first boss too. Well, second boss. You know what's weird? People say that Dark Beast Parl is easy. When I first fought this boss, I was getting my ass handed to me. I was struggling really hard on this. What the hell is this? This is not Ludwig the Holy Blade. Bloodborne Amino? I mean, it's kind of hot actually. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what is this? Yo, Bloodborne should have been in this style. What the hell? The doll was pretty bad. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, Lady Maria. That boss fight was so fun. The DLC for Bloodborne, every single boss in that DLC was amazing. Every single boss. Oh, and the best boss in the game. The best boss. Orphan of Weakness. Who's searching this up? If you guys search this up, you're not. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you, so shut up. Orphan of Cause. This is easily the best boss in that whole game. And like, look how ugly it looks. Look how nasty it is. But when you fight them, you feel cool. You know, you're supposed to be a hunter. You're a hunter killing beasts and everything, you know, but oh man. This boss had 3 phases too. When bosses have 3 phases, I instantly fall in love. Instantly. And this boss is just so crazy. I like how fast paced the game is too. The game, like obviously because you don't have a shield, you're not blocking. The game is so fast paced. You're dodging everywhere. You get to dodge every single attack no matter what. Parrying with the gun, boom. It was satisfying as hell. Honestly, now the more I'm talking about it, I'm starting to think it might be better than Dark Souls 2. I wish it wasn't capped at 30 FPS. Not that I guess it doesn't matter that much. Everyone played it on 30 FPS the same way. But I wish it was uncapped. And also they have the Chalice dungeons, which they're cool. I guess, you know, they're not bad. But, you know, it's just extra content if you really want to do it. But, and the first time I played Bloodborne 2, the first time, it was fun. It was so fun. First time I played all these games were fun, except for this one. But Bloodborne is my favorite one. But it's very close. It's very close. Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3. Neck and neck. The only boss I hated from Bloodborne was like the one where you chase him. Mikolash, I think. Mikolash, let me see. Yeah, this guy. You just chase him around and stuff. I hate this boss. But other than that, I think like the rest of the bosses in this game were pretty good. Like, oh, I guess also there was like the boss, like the sworn bosses. Those are never good, but you know, whatever. Bloodborne is just so fun. Such a fun game. Now I'm gonna range them off of this real quick. So yeah, Bloodborne better than Dark Souls 3. Do that. Yeah, I'd say Dark Souls is slightly better than Sekiro. Again, Elden Ring will probably change when I beat the game, but for now it's B tier. And then Dark Souls 2, yeah. Alright. That is my final tier list for these games. So that was a tier list. I hope you did enjoy it. And let me know if you have different opinions about that tier list. Like, just let me know in the comments. And by the way, I also do have a Twitch. I do stream. I don't really have a schedule for streaming, but I try to stream pretty regularly. So if you ever wanted to check it out, I'm going to put the links in the description of this video, and I hope you enjoyed.